Well, at Business Armor, we've really defined two parameters that constitute a proper fitting suit. The first is the visual fit. Now this is how the gentleman looks in the suit. The second is the kinesthetic fit. This is how the gentleman feels as he moves with the garment. When you buy a suit off the rack at a retail store, it generally doesn't look or feel very good. This is because it wasn't made specifically for you. Now I've seen men that have had custom-made suits for them, but the fit isn't right. Usually because the tailor that measured them was never really taught the art of proper quadrant measuring. Quadrant measuring is a philosophy that I developed while I was working in Italy. It's actually quadrante di misura in Italian. Now, this is a philosophy that I developed while I was working in Rome. There are basically 4 horizontal planes in quadrant measuring. Now, the first quadrant is the incrocia la spalla, which is the fit across the shoulders. This is actually the single most important feature of fit on the garment. Visually, the eye is drawn up toward the shoulders and works its way down from there. When the fit is too wide in the shoulders, it causes a much boxier looking garment. And I'm sure you've seen a guy wearing a suit that just looks sloppy. It's usually because the measurement across the shoulder is off. And when this measurement is off, you just look kind of frumpy. The second quadrant is the incrocia la schiena, or the fit across the back of the jacket. This is obviously synchronized with the fit across the shoulder. Have you ever seen a man wearing a suit that had somewhat of a sloppy fit across the back and had excess fabric that just bunched up? That fit needs to be nice and smooth. Plus, it makes a gentleman look like he's in better shape physically. Well, it's really everything we're talking about right now. But what it sounds like you're talking about is more of a preference toward a trimmer fit. Well, that's something that we discuss with our clients, whether they prefer a trimmer fit, or a classic fit, or even a fuller bodied fit. You see, these preferences are influenced by the third and fourth quadrants of quadrant measurement. These are the intorno al petto, or the fit around the chest, and the intorno alla vita, or the fit around the waist. But even our fuller body cuts, say for a larger gentleman, are all based on this quadrant measuring philosophy, which takes into consideration both that visual fit as well as the kinesthetic fit. You see, a lot of times I'll have clients tell me that they don't want a trimmer fit because they don't like to feel constricted. But that's only because they've never worn a Business Armor suit before. They've probably had a suit that had a trimmer visual fit, but it wasn't designed or engineered properly, so that kinesthetic, that feel, it just wasn't right. Now, our Business Armor suits, because of the way they're constructed and designed, can offer you a very trim and sleek fit without feeling tight or constricting, because our kinesthetic fitting was done so well. See, I think that that's one of the main differences between Business Armor and other custom suit companies. We understand that psychology behind designing strategic business suits. We understand the importance of a suit's construction, and we really understand the difference between the visual fit and the kinesthetic fit. The last thing that really plays a major role in the visual fit is the length of the jacket. It determines the visual height of the gentleman. You see, if the jacket is too short, he looks like a little boy wearing a suit. If the jacket length is too long, he looks like he's wearing his daddy's jacket, or even worse, like a pimp wearing a zoot suit. So that jacket length is paramount in the visual fit. It should really be about ½ an inch below the cup of the seat. No other company really understands the art of visual and kinesthetic fit tailoring. They're really just a bunch of guys selling so-called custom suits. That's what makes Business Armor so different, and in my opinion, absolutely superior.
Well, there you have it. Real business suits for real businessmen. Business Armor.